So this is day 78 of the storm experiment. Hello. Um, no seed oils, no meat, no animal food products, no highly processed foods, barefoot walking in the jungle, and exercise. So even if you are at home, you can do a lot of movement, right? Using any stuff you have, any equipment. So I have these dumbbells right here. So you can use any, heavy stuff like the bags or whatever. So just gonna carry these. So it'll be tricky to carry these up there, but then I'll show you like what I intend to use them for. Gotta take one at a time. So you're getting a lot of workout just by doing this as well, just by carrying these. I intend to use them for some other purpose, which I will show you in a minute. The core, man, that was heavy, bro. So actually I'll be using those dumbbells, to attach my what they call is gymnastic rings, because that's a better space for me to do these gymnastic ring exercises. Here it's like, it's a little bit difficult here because we are hanging clothes here and it's coming in the way, so that's why I'll be using that area. So I'll just take this off. One down, one to go. I bought these gymnastic rings like quite a while ago, like many years back, and I've been like so obsessed with the gymnasts, the way they move and the way they they have enormous amounts of strength to hang themselves, like just using their arms. So it has always like inspired me, looking at those arms, man. They have like really ripped arms. So but then we are just doing this for health, and if we can nail one or two of those movements, I mean, like, that's a big thing. But the main thing is just to enjoy, to be doing stuff that you love doing, to purchase equipments that really excite you, and to use them for movement, so that because moving your body, you are going to be experiencing great joys of health. So I'm gonna fix this up there using those dumbbells, because I don't have any, you see that space there, it's here in between those two pillars, there's nothing to fix my gymnastic rings on. So I'm using those dumbbells, to fix these rings on. So I hope you get the idea. I'll just shoot this after I finish fixing them. Okay, so man, today it's a beautiful day, and you can see the city view from the top of my home. Look at that. those are the jungles that we visit every day. And yeah, so here are the let me just fix my camera. So here are the dumbbells, as you can see. So I'll be putting them here, you know, just like okay, that's a better, yeah. So I'll be putting them here, just like, you know, Batman. He creates this you know, thingy that he just throws at buildings and he climbs buildings, you know. So I don't have that kind of thingy, so I have these dumbbells. These are like each 45 kg, so hopefully I think they will be able to hold my weight. Let's see. So I'll be placing them here, just here, so that, you know, when I pull them, they'll just be sticking to the wall, right? Okay, so let's remove these stuff. Sorry, my video stopped by itself. So here we have the dumbbells, right? So I fixed this one and it's going down there, as you can see, and I'm going to use this to do my exercise. I'll be, you know, adjusting the height, and time to fix this second one there. Okay, finally, yes, we have something. So I've leveled this properly, and you can see it's working now. Yeah, so I'll be like, you know, using this for having fun, hanging like a monkey, and maybe to try to increase my core strength. Amazing. So let's try to film this from, you know, a full angle. Yeah. Man, I just hope those dumbbells they stick. Man, a lot of core exercise improvement will be done when using this. This is amazing. So, you know, find things that make you happy and you're exciting about doing. You know, you don't have to follow me. Maybe gymnastic rings are not for you, so find something else, you know, that you love doing. And you know, having a sustainable fitness is all about having fun and enjoying the process, and you know, to find a way of how you can enjoy moving your body, and to find a way how you can condition these muscles, because muscles are the organs of longevity. Always remember that. And the muscles, you know, strong muscles are the only way to keep yourself younger and stronger, you know, even when you hit your 50s, your 60s, your 70s, your 80s. So remember that, you know. And I mean, don't worry about anything, just you know, do what needs to be done today, and do it all for the glory of God. Okay, give thanks to God for this wonderful body that He has given you, and you ought to take care of it. You ought to feed it with you know, the right fuel, clean food, and nutrition. And you know, I've been doing a lot of work here in my terrace, and you know, it's a little bit cleaner now, and I still want to, you know, to do a lot of modification here and to make it look terrace worthy, you know, like people can come up here, my family people can come up here and just hang out and, you know, chill and maybe have some lemonade stuff. So yeah, so still a lot of work has to be done, but then, you know, I've already done most of the major cleaning work, and just need a little bit of a deco. And yeah, man, so I think that'll be it for today. Like, uh, I wouldn't be going to the jungle because I'll be doing my work up here and do some of my design work as well. And I just feel happy, feel amazing about to have all of this God's blessings. And you need to use what you have, right? Use what you have. Always remember that you don't need to spend extra amounts of money on buying stuff, and thinking that especially if you are trying to save up money, and uh, but at the same time you want something for your fitness. I mean, it's good to invest, but invest wisely on some things. Make sure that the thing that you are purchasing is really going to change your life. It's really going to make you happy, and it's really going to improve your health and your fitness. Just like I purchased these rings. They are really a source of fun for me. To have fun while trying to stay fit. And if you're but then if you're having shortage of money and all, and it's a little bit like difficult right now, so what you can do is just use anything, man, that is lying around the house. Use your brain, use your creativity. Maybe you like to lift heavy, so lifting heavy, actually it has been proven to help people with longevity, and with to be able to support themselves, especially when they become older and older. So if you are not able to access the gym, uh, there's no worries. Just you can go to the jungle like I do, and you can find a couple of heavy stones out there. Start off with something that you can manage, you can carry, and slowly, eventually, like, try to find heavier stones to carry. So because stones are the already ready-made objects out there for you to easily carry with your two hands. Apart from climbing trees also, it's like a way of doing weightlifting, because you are lifting your body weight with your hands, right? By grabbing onto that tree and using your grip strength, and also using your feet to to carry this body weight of yours. So that is also one form of weightlifting, weight training, strength training. So so trees are there, and then you have stones are there, heavy stones. So you can use this, right? And you can also use like logs of wood. Sometimes in the forest you see like some trees have fall off, or there are logs of wood lying out there. You can just carry those as well, because the human body has been created, it can move in various complex angles, man. It's not like in the stiff straight angles in the gym. You just have to move your body in one angle. I mean, that is okay, but then it's not that much fun, right? When you know that you are capable of moving like a monkey, you can be wild, and you can use all of your angles inside of your joints, to move your body, to strengthen your body. So why not, like, be creative, like find something, use a bag, fill it with books, loads of books, and and carry that using your arms, your hands, and you can even like hold it, and you can do some squats. So it's all about being creative, right? You don't really actually need the gym. You just need to understand a few basics of strength training. It's like you have to listen to your body. Do like, if you're doing, okay, you are doing any form of exercise, make sure that you are doing um, at least 2 or 3 sets of them, and maximum 12 reps. You can you can start off from 7 up to 12. And as you become stronger in that exercise, uh, you make it heavier, right? If you're using a bag, a school bag, fill in more books and do the same form of exercise that you love doing. And that's it, man. It's just like, if you go with this 3 sets and 10 reps each, I mean, there you have your routine, fitness routine, your gym routine. So, and you have to make sure that you are just having fun, in the process, and you are listening to your body. You're not pushing yourself too much. And when your body tells you to push, you push it. And when your body tells you to stop, you have to stop. When your body tells you to rest, you have to rest. When your body tells you to move, you have to move. Listen to your body, because you are the only one who knows your body best, right? Because each and every body is different. Because we have different forms of lifestyle. And some of you out there may be like, you are very physically active in your work, so you have to design your workouts around that. Maybe, yeah, you can perform a little bit more uh, heavier workouts. And some of you might be having a sedentary lifestyle, and your work is mostly sitting on the chair in the office. And so you can design your workout around that kind of lifestyle, where you don't just go out heavy. You just listen to yourself. Start small. Start with lighter weights that you can handle. Then eventually, increase your weights. And as your strength increases, then you can upgrade, and you can increase the weights. So so we just have to be mindful, about certain things. Like, sometimes you feel like you want to achieve something, and you end up like injuring your arm or your shoulder. And for you to recover, you have to wait for 1 week or 2 weeks. I mean, we can save ourselves from this kind of horrors. But then, even like, if that thing happens, you have to be creative, right? If your shoulder is injured or your arm is injured, don't use that. But then you can use your legs, you can use your other arm to do your workout. You don't have to just stop, for that week or until you recover. So you can use your other body parts, uh, to stick to your fitness. You can use your legs, you can run. And maybe if you're having leg injury, then you can rest that part of your leg. And you can do hand workouts, right? Using your hands to work your upper body. And if your other leg is working, then you can use that single leg, to do like some form of workout that you can do with that one leg. So, but then it's always like advisable to to listen to your body, not to push yourself too much, to the point of injury. Make sure that you're having fun. And so that you can easily progress with your fitness journey and your lifestyle. And even if you experience injury, give your body rest, let it recover. Don't worry about anything, don't worry about your progress. you know do other workouts that your other body parts are still working, can handle. So it's all about, your mindset is all about creativity, and it's all about like, having fun, man, having fun. And in the process. And yeah, so I think that'll be it for today. Thank you so much for watching and for being with me on this amazing journey. It's amazing. We have days that are good, we have days that are bad, we have days that are okay, we have days that are funny, we have days, well, life is like that, right? So so but then you give thanks to God in any kind of day. If it's a happy day, you give thanks to God. If it's a bad day, you give thanks to God. If it's a sad day, you give thanks to God. If it's a joyful day, you give thanks to God. If it's a funny day, you give thanks to God. It's all about thanking God in the process, and while we are still here on earth, because this body is just a temporary vessel for our souls. And one day when this body dies, our soul will leave this planet and it will go back to our creator, to God. So make sure that you prepare a place for yourself, your eternal home, right? So you have to decide whether you want to stay close to God, or whether you want to be tormented in an eternal fire. So make sure that you keep on seeking God's guidance, praying and seeking His wisdom, seeking His will, and to always try to do His will, and to avoid certain things that are against Him, things that are actually evil, things that that are wrong and you shouldn't be doing them, and God will be disappointed if we do those things. So just try to stay away from those kind of things, and you know try to live a life where you are living as a servant of Jesus, and you are serving God, and you are serving mankind with your life, because we must decrease in order for Him to increase, right? We must decrease, so we have to put all of our selfish thoughts, ambitions, and to align ourselves with His purpose, with His plan, right? So because we have the freedom of choice, God has given us the freedom of choice, the freedom of will. We can do whatever we want to do, but then it's up to us. He gives us a choice to decide whether we want to follow Him and to do His work, or whether we don't want to follow Him and to do work that does not align with His plan, with His purpose for our lives. So make sure that you understand that your life has been given to you, and my mom is there. So that your life is not yours, it has been given to you by somebody, by God, your creator. This body has been given to you by Him. It has been designed so well, and you owe Him. You owe Him for this life, you owe Him for this body, because you do not bring your you know bring you do not bring yourself into this world. He brought you into this world. So we owe our lives to Him, and let Him have control of your life ahead until you leave this world. And so that's it for today, and thank you again for watching and for being with me on this amazing journey, and I'll be seeing you back again tomorrow. Okay, bye bye, see you.